Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today I have some really astounding news for you Miraculous fans. So apparently there's this thing that some people knew about, but I didn't for some reason until now. So, this is why I'm just now making a video on it. But I got a message from a guy named Wasif, and basically he was like, hey man, I've seen some of your videos, and I know that you think that the swap is either going to be in Feast or Kwame Buster, and we actually have confirmation that it's going to be in Reflectadol. And I was like, wait, really? And then they were like, yeah. And so basically they said that there was this thing on Amazon that basically had the title of Reflectadol, and it was some merch for the swap, and I didn't know about this. So this was news to me just as far as a couple days ago when this was sent to me. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to make a video on this. So shout out to Wasif or Midnight WR. Both like his Instagram link and YouTube link will be down in the description below, so go check that out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this because it's really big and I can't believe I didn't know about it. So if you guys know information that I haven't talked about or is unclear that I might not know about, let me know, because I'd always love to hear it. And I'm always glad to take in information, because then I can actually have more accurate information when I make my videos. Because from now on, I'm going to be able to say, hey, the swap is in Reflectadol, not Feast or Kwame Buster. So that changes my whole perspective on Feast and Kwame Buster. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm really excited for Reflectadol. In the production codes, this episode was actually a lot earlier than I thought it was. So I often brushed over it because I didn't even realize it was there. It was the 5th episode to be produced, and that's pretty crazy. You wouldn't expect something this big to happen so early in the season, but I guess it was. So, like, pretty much every single episode we've seen for the past couple months have had this swap already happen. They just never really acknowledged it, which I guess is a good thing, because then we could be like, oh wait, that happened? Oh, that's kind of too bad, because I guess technically they would all be out of order. Anyway, this is really big news. So yeah, the Miraculous swap is going to be in Reflectadol, and basically how we know this is from an Amazon link, and this is only on Amazon France, so I had to it took me a little while to find the link, but the link is down in the description if you do want to go check it out. It is in French, as you would expect, but translated, that title is actually Reflectadol. So yeah, I'm super excited because obviously this is something that I've been looking forward to for a while, and I just think it's going to be so awesome to see how this all works. So yeah, now that we know that the swap is going to be happening in Reflectadol, what does that leave for Feast and Kwame Buster? Now, obviously one big thing is going to be the fact that Hawkmoth learns Master Fu's identity. That's either going to happen in Feast or Kwame Buster, so I'm still split on which one that could be. Like I said, it's really a 50-50. I think my guess is, now knowing that the swap is going to be happening in actually Reflectadol, my guess would be it's actually going to be happening in Feast, simply because the synopsis features Master Fu, and Kwame Buster, while it makes sense, while you could make the assumption like, oh, they're going to be busting Kwames, they can follow the Kwames, and that could lead to Master Fu getting found out. Right now we don't have enough information on Kwame Buster or Feast, really, so I think that the most likely option is going to be Feast, but again, it could really be either one. So does that mean that Kwame Buster or Feast, either one? Well, Feast is definitely not going to be just a filler episode, simply because Master Fu is in the title, so I think that if there's going to be one more filler episode this season, it will be Kwame Buster. That is, if it is a filler. It could totally not be a filler, but I think that that's the episode that has the highest potential to be a filler episode. And that's really good. That means that all of the future episodes coming soon are going to be good episodes, or at least in my opinion. I don't know if you'd call the Miraculous Swap a plot-filled episode. I would, simply because it introduces a new concept for the Miraculouses, but some of you may not, so it all depends on your point of view. But that's pretty good. We've already gotten through all the filler this season, and the rest is pretty much, for the most part, going to be plot-filled. And when I say plot-filled, I use that loosely, because this show, if it doesn't include miraculous holders that aren't Ladybug and Cat Noir, because I would call a filler episode just Ladybug, Cat Noir fighting a villain, that's it. But if there's like Rena Rouge or Carapace, then I would consider that a plot episode, because we don't see too much of them as far as, you know, as of recently. So maybe if they start coming like every single episode, then I would start to turn that less from a plot-filled episode and more to a like a filler type of episode. But pretty much the episodes that feature more heroes are usually better. They feel better in my opinion, just because we've seen so much of just Ladybug and Cat Noir that it's nice to get a change of pace. So yeah, overall, just the rest of the season is going to be great. I have no idea when we're going to be seeing it all, but I mean, hopefully, you know, eventually. Maybe the hiatus isn't too long. I don't know for sure. But as always, if you want to stay updated on all of the Miraculous news, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, because I will update you guys whenever we hear of new news, whether that's on a community post, Twitter, or a video. So yeah. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. I will update you guys whenever we hear new news on Miraculous, like I just said. So yeah. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. I say that over and over at the end of every single video, and it's I don't know why I say it. It's because I run out of things to say. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
What is your blood type?